Hello, hello,
Hello,
and welcome
hello.
to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. So happy and blessed Monday to those who are on Monday. Happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So let's find out what is our topic for today.
Welcome to Global Freedom Conversation Live. Our topic for episode 43 is why more people are choosing growth over comfort in today's changing world.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
And my name is Patsy, and I'm a mother of four and grandmother to nine. Originally, I came from Brunei. Now I'm residing in Edmonton, Alberta, and also I'm a digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico. I'm now residing in North Carolina. I am a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a former educational assistant, and now a business owner and mentor.
Thank you, everyone. So, let's dive into our topic for today.
So, Global Freedom Conversations Live has episode 43 for you. Why more people are choosing growth over comfort in today's changing world.
Yes, thank you, Isabel. So that's our topic for today. So welcome back to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And today we're talking about a choice that many people face throughout life, and that is, the comfort or growth. The comfort feels safe. We all know that. Comfort feels familiar, and comfort requires very little change. But growth, on the other hand, often asks something different from us. And growth, like it could be, growth asks us to learn, to adapt, to step into unfamiliar territory, and to become willing beginners again. So today we'll explore why so many people around the world are choosing growth over comfort and what that decision can mean for their future. So for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Today's point is growth expands our possibilities. Second, growth builds resilience. And third, growth creates a better future.
Yes, thank you, Patsy. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into our first point.
Yeah, growth expands our possibilities. And one of the most important lessons I've learned is that growth has a way of showing us possibilities we couldn't see before. For many years, I stayed within what felt familiar and safe. I worked hard, took care of my family, and followed the path I knew. There was something wrong with that. There was nothing wrong with that, sorry. But I didn't realize how opportunities existed beyond what I was already doing. As an immigrant, as a mother, and someone who spent over 20 years in the corporate world, stepping into something new felt uncomfortable. I didn't have all the answers. I wasn't an expert, and I simply decided to stay open to learning. And that decision changed everything because every new skill learned, every book I read, every mentor I listened to, and every challenge I faced expand my perspective. And I began to see opportunities that I have never noticed before. I've learned that comfort often keeps us in familiar places, but growth helps us discover what's possible beyond them. So the life you want may be closer than you think, but sometimes it requires taking a step beyond what feels comfortable today. Growth often reveals possibilities that comfort keeps hidden. And I want to leave you with this today. The more willing you are to learn, grow, and try new things, the more opportunities you'll be able to recognize in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you for sharing that. I love everything you say there. But before we do that, so we have a comment here from Tessa Rodejo. She say, "Good morning, ladies. Watching live from Vancouver."
Morning.
Thank you for watching, Tessa. Thank you for your comment. And she also sent a love heart emoji. So Isabel just talk about growth, expand our possibilities. Just like Isabel mentioned, many times, we love to stay in the comfort zone because it feels familiar. But the difference here is that when you step out of your comfort zone, that's where growth begins. That's where growth allows you to see many opportunities that we didn't see before, and allows you to have those possibilities that you're not able to build if you stay in the comfort zone. So, Isabel also mentioned, well, has a question for you guys. What opportunity might be waiting for you on the other side of your comfort zone? So, I guess something to reflect. So, a good question. Okay, so let's move on to the second point. So, the second point is growth builds resilience. So, that's another thing that growth does to you. So, challenges are part of life. So, we all know that. No one moves forward without facing uncertainty, setbacks, or uncomfortable seasons. The difference here is how we respond to them. So it's not about, facing them, but it's how do you respond. So this is the lesson that and the growth that we get. So when you embrace growth, you stop seeing challenges as proof that something is wrong. Instead, you begin to see them as part of the process because every challenge teaches something. It teaches patience, it teaches adaptability, it teaches problem solving, it teaches self-awareness. For me, um yeah, I experienced all of those in separate stages of my life. um in the business, I experienced the patience, adaptability. Even though I spend adaptability on other parts of my area, but in the business too, and problem solving. I think that I did experience in my while working, but I think where you actually learn more and grow is in doing, being an entrepreneur, because you really have to expand your mind, and trying to see something that, like for example, a challenge, to see it, as a stepping stone, uh, or as a lesson. So, resilience doesn't develop by avoiding difficulty, it develops by walking through it. So, in my own journey, the seasons that stretched me the most were the ones that strengthened me the most. So I didn't discover, confidence during easy times. I discovered it when I had to adjust, when I had to learn, when I had to continue. So we rarely discover our strength during the easy seasons. Growth help us become stronger, more adaptable, and more confident because we learn that we can handle more than what we thought. And that's what, growth allow us to see. So here is a message for all of you that are watching today. Resilience is often built through the experiences that stretch us. What challenges, so well, this is a question for you. What challenges you today may be what strengthens you tomorrow. Um, so think about, don't think about being something negative. Think about being something positive that will help you grow. So that's what I want to share with this point. And now let's move on to the next one.
The next one is point is growth creates a better future. Today, I want to share a simple but powerful reminder. The future we desire is often built by the choices we make today. Many people focus on immediate results, but personal growth works differently. Every new skill you learn today can benefit you tomorrow. Every lesson you gain through challenges can open the doors to future opportunities. And every small step forward creates momentum that carries you further than you may realize. The interesting thing about growth is that it compounds over time, just like planting a seed. You may not see results immediately, but with consistency and patience, the impact becomes visible. Sometimes we underestimate the value of reading a book, learning a new skill, attending a training, or having meaningful conversations. Yet these small investments shape the person we are becoming. And often the opportunities that come into our lives are connected to who we have grown into. The person you become determines many of the opportunities available to you. That's why growth is never wasted. Every effort you make to improve yourself, strengthen your mindset, expand your knowledge, and develop new skills is helping you to create a better future. So keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. Because one of the most valuable investment you can make is the investment you make it in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy. Yeah, so Patsy just talked about growth creates a better future. Before we do that, we have a comment here from Nashmoon Nahar. She say, right. Thank you, Nashmoon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. Okay, so Patsy was talking about growth creates a better future. So just like Patsy mentioned, when you start learning new skills, learning those lessons, those experiences, it helps you, not only for now but also for the future. It helps you to have to see better opportunities in front of you. It helps you, to expand your knowledge. And just like Patsy mentioned, the best investment that you can do for yourself is in investing in you, because that you will take with you forever. That's a knowledge that will stay with you forever. And also it's a knowledge that you can pass to others. So it's not only about you, it's also, passing the knowledge to others. So that's the most valuable investment that you can make, and that will determine, the opportunities that you're able to see in front of you, because your mind is expanded. So now you have a wider vision of to be able to see things. Okay, so let's see what is our key takeaway for today.
One thing that connects growth minded people around the world is their willingness to continue learning, improving, and evolving. Comfort is not wrong. We all need moments of rest and stability. But if we stay comfortable forever, we may miss opportunities to discover what we are truly capable of. Growth requires courage, growth requires curiosity, and growth requires action. And often, the greatest transformation begins with one small step outside our comfort zone.
Yes, thank you, Isabel. Yeah, so that's our key takeaway for you for this topic. And what is our message for the audience?
As you reflect on today's conversation, ask yourself, what is one area of your life where you may be choosing comfort instead of growth? Awareness is often the first step towards transformation.
Yes. Thank you, Patsy. Yes. So that's the reflective question for you, to ask yourself. And, just like Patsy mentioned, awareness is the first step towards that transformation. All right. So we have arrived to the end of our lives. So we hope so that what we shared today, why people are choosing growth over comfort zone in today's world, it will inspire to start learning, and not, don't stop learning. um so yeah, so if you wanna comment, what we say today, put in the comments and we'll be happy to read your comments. Also, let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Next Monday, we're going to have episode 44, The Power of Lifelong Learning, Why Growth Never Has an Expiration Date.
Yes, thank you, Isabel. Yeah, so that's our topic for next Monday. It's going to be a global conversation about curiosity, continuous learning, personal development, and why some of the most successful people never stop being students. So there you go. So that's going to be an amazing topic. So don't miss it for next Monday. Um, Saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We do have heart emojis also from Najmoon Nahar. So thank you, Najmoon, for your heart emoji, and thank you for watching. So thank you again for being here with us. And we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are Monday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again, and we'll see you again on the next episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
blessed week.